Commenting on Meghan Markle's surprise appearance on the Ellen DeGeneres show, a royal correspondent wrote the Duchess of Sussex is seeking to bolster her image after her apology for misleading a court in the UK. Richard Palmer said, "Parts of a US media until now has largely portrayed the wife of Prince Harry as a victim." He said, "I may be wrong, but I don't believe the New York Times covered the appeal hearing on the day it was hosting an event at which Meghan spoke." He said the piece run by the website of the publication published the story at the end of last week. "It's an interesting piece because it does raise Meghan's credibility problem with an East Coast, liberal, middle-class audience," Palmer wrote. "For Meghan, an image rendered in a UK-US split screen." He added, "But it also repeats many of the false assumptions that has made much US media coverage of the Sussexes' exit so unreliable." The interview, which took place on Thursday, discussed how the Duke and Duchess of Sussex are getting on with their new life in the US, having moved away from the royal family. However, unfortunately, the surprise interview happened to coincide with Prince Charles and Camilla's tour of Jordan and Egypt. Royal expert Jenny Bond said it was unfortunate that the first overseas royal tour since the pandemic began was overshadowed by other news stories. Ms. Bond told, "It is very unfortunate, particularly coming in the middle of an important tour, the first official overseas tour since the pandemic of senior royals. It always annoys the palace when other news stories overshadow a tour. So much work goes into these tours, so that's unfortunate." The royal tour, which saw the Prince of Wales and Duchess of Cornwall carry out more than 30 engagements, was conducted over just 4 days and was made in a bid to strengthen bilateral relations. Wrapping up their tour, Camilla said that despite acting like tourists, the trip was more than just a holiday. She said, "We are not on holiday. We might be dressed up and photographed against the pyramids like tourists, but we are not on holiday. We are working for the government and country, and we are trying to make a difference." Despite the terrible timing of the interview, Ms. Bond added it was likely beyond Meghan's control. She said, "She probably didn't have much say in when this was going to go out, but why she did it, I have no idea. It was innocuous stuff, it was starlet stuff. It seems to me that Meghan is no longer royal. She had a brief interlude of being truly royal and now she's a celebrity again. And good luck to her, use that platform, build that brand, but I really don't regard her as royal anymore at all." While some such as Piers Morgan and Camilla Tominey raised questions over the appearance, the author of the unofficial biography of the Sussexes, Omid Scobie, left to her defense. Mr. Scobie claimed the Duchess had merely appeared on a television program and had not done anything wrong. He said on social media, "People do realize that it was just a daytime TV appearance and not a war crime, right?" Following his comment, followers also agreed that some of the reaction to the interview had been overblown. One user named Joanna said, "Exactly. Unhappy people always lash out at happy people, and Meghan and Harry are clearly very, very happy. It must be infuriating all the haters." Another user, Angela, added, "I can just imagine what's being said by some. She only has to breathe and she will be criticized for doing it wrong. I am intentionally avoiding all negative talk, instead choosing to join those who are celebrating her obvious joy."